Hi, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Lillian.
And we
are
the Ghostly Sisters. And today we have a very special guest, Betsy.
In today's Real Life Haunted Doll segment, we will be talking about one of the most infamous dolls known today, Annabelle.
This doll is known to be possessed by an evil and human spirit.
That means that the spirit has never been human.
Yes, and it is believed that inhuman spirits or evil spirits or demons that were banished from heaven with Satan. And because they hate their situation, they roam around looking for their new victim.
Ooh. Someone they could break down, so eventually they could possess their bodies. Ooh, scary.
Annabelle's story begins when she was purchased as a gift from my mother to her daughter, Donna, on her 28th birthday. Unlike the creepy porcelain doll version in the movie, the real Annabelle doll was a Raggedy Ann doll purchased in a hobby store. It is believed that the spirit had inhabited the doll when the owners gave it permission to do so.
Why would they do that?
Well, shortly after receiving the doll, Donna and her roommate Angie started to notice that the doll could switch positions. The changes were subtle at first, but then they became more obvious. Donna and her roommate would find the doll in different rooms from where she was last placed, and they even found it standing up and leaning up against a chair.
Another time, they found a doll kneeling on the chair, and which was strange because when they tried to recreate that, the doll would fall over, so it couldn't kneel.
They also found notes left throughout the house that looked like to be a small child's handwriting, saying, "Help us," or "Help Lou." Lou was Angie's fiance. And this was strange because it was written in parchment paper, and they didn't have that kind of paper in their home. The final straw was when Donna came home to find Annabelle with blood all over her hands and chest.
Creepy. So why would they give the spirit, permission to go into the doll?
Okay, I'm getting to that. But Donna and everybody else was frightened by that incident, and they decided to call a medium. Donna and Angie wanted to know what the doll was trying to say, so they were trying to get answers from the spirit so the hauntings could stop. The medium comes to their home, and after a seance is performed, it is discovered that the spirit is Annabelle Higgins, a 7-year-old girl who died on the property. The spirit told the medium that it felt comfortable living with the girls, so Donna and Angie, feeling compassion for the little girl spirit, they gave her permission to inhabit their doll.
How dumb, because it's not really a little girl spirit, it's a demon.
You're right, it wasn't. It continued to create more havoc. The evil entity even attacked Angie's fiance, Lou. He had been staying with the girls and didn't like the doll. He even tried to warn them that it was evil. And one night while her fiance was asleep, he was awoken to find himself paralyzed, unable to move. And Annabelle was crawling up his leg, and once she reached his head, she started choking him, and that's when he passed out.
He was attacked another time when he went to go investigate a noise coming from Donna's room. When he entered the room, he just saw Annabelle sitting in the corner. And what is even creepier, when he walked towards the doll, he felt like someone was standing right behind him. When he turned around, no one was there. But suddenly, he felt attacked. He had pain on his chest. When he looked down, he saw claw-like marks on his chest.
That's when they finally decided that the doll was not so innocent. So they decided to contact a priest, who contacted another priest, who then contacted Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Although there was a child named Annabelle Higgins who died outside the apartment complex, the Warrens did not believe it was the child's spirit who was tormenting them.
The Warrens believed it was a demon impersonating the spirit of the little girl, so they all worked together to get rid of the evil spirit. The priest performed an exorcism.
He also blessed those who lived in the home because the Warrens believed the entity was an inhuman spirit, a demon, and it didn't possess the doll. It just used the doll to create a haunting so that it may weaken the will of its real target, Donna.
Now the Raggedy Ann doll, Annabelle, resides in the Warrens Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut.
When Annabelle first came to the Warrens' home, Ed placed her in a chair. Soon after, she began with her old tricks, moving place to place. And she even levitated numerous times.
It wasn't until they believed Annabelle caused a near-death accident of a priest who came to their home. So they decided to put her in a locked case.
What happened to the priest?
According to Ed and Lorraine Warren, Father Jason Bradford, an exorcist priest, who came to their home, picked up Annabelle from a chair. He then told her, I quote, "You're just a ragdoll, Annabelle. You can't hurt anyone." And then he threw her back down. Lorraine was worried when the priest left and told him to drive carefully. But about 3 hours later after he left, Lorraine received a call from the priest. He claimed that his brakes had failed and his car was a wreck. He then stated that it was a near-fatal accident.
Well, that's a good thing they put her in a case.
Well, the case prevents Annabelle from roaming around, but the evil spirit within the doll has continued to cause harm. It is believed that since the doll has been in a closed case, it caused the death of a man when he and his girlfriend had visited the museum.
Oh yeah, I heard he was banging on the door where Annabelle is kept. He taunted the doll, telling her if she could put scratches on people, he too wanted to be scratched. Ed Warren told the man to leave.
On the way home, the young man lost control of his motorcycle and crashed into a tree. He was killed instantly. The girlfriend survived, but she couldn't leave the hospital for over a year. She said they were laughing and making fun of the doll when the crash happened.
Scary. I wouldn't be making fun of a doll, especially not an evil one.
I'm not sure if there are such things as inhuman spirits roaming this world or if dolls can be evil. I believe that there is a possibility Angie's fiance Lou could have been creating all the disturbances as a prank and he had gone too far. And the accidents, maybe they were just a coincidence. I don't know. Lillian, do you think it was an evil spirit?
I don't know. It sure does sound like it. The whole story's creepy.
What do you think, YouTubers? Let us know. Leave your comments below. We want to know what you think.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the Ghostly Sisters.